DreAllDay.com.
Second thing you need to be looking for when you're looking at these camps is you got to do your research and shop around. You got to look at any camp that you are seriously considering going to. You got to do your research, dig deep, look at all the information they put out there. Look at all of their information. Look at every little part of it. See who's involved. See who's in charge. See who's been there before. Where is it taking place? Is this covered? Is that covered? What do you got to pay for? What's going to happen on this day? What's going to happen on that day? Contact those people. If you need to contact them, contact them. And understand that this is a very important point, maybe the most important out of all of it. When you go to these camps, the people that run these camps are not doing you a favor by having you at the camp. Now let me repeat that one more time so everybody make sure that sinks in. They are not doing you a favor by having you attend their camp. And a lot of them, they're salespeople. And I worked in sales before, so I know how the whole sales thing works. They flip it on you. They make you feel like they doing you a favor by letting you come to the camp. Like, oh, they could do without you. Understand, these camps are business for them. Every single one of y'all that goes to that camp, when you walk in the door, is like a big green dollar sign above your head. They're making money. These are business ventures for them. They all make money. All these camps make money for the people that's running them. So you understand that that's the reason they're putting it together. They're not putting it together just out of the love of seeing people try to make it in professional basketball. Maybe some of them that's doing that, but most of them are doing it because it's a business venture. This is a way to make money. They know there's a lot of players out there like you that want to play professional basketball, don't know where to turn. They see a camp. They say, okay, give us $350 for your entry fee, fly down here, and we got you. And they're going to get that money. That's what they're doing. They're trying to get money. This is a business venture for them. So what you need to do is shop around and make sure you get all the information on everything before you buy something. Because when you go to these camps, you're buying something. It's just like you buy, if you're going to buy a new car, you're looking for a new car, you're going to get every single detail about that car before you buy it. You're not just going to walk in there and see something and say, all right, how much is this? All right, let me get that. No, you're going to get in there and drive it. You want to find out the history. If it's a used car, you want to find out the history of it. Is there any damage to it? Does it work fine? Do I get any kind of warranty on it? What was wrong with it before? Why the last owner get rid of it? If it's a brand new car, you want to know, like, what am I paying? You know, if you're getting a car note, you know, how much I got to pay each month? What's the, you know, the interest rate on it? You're getting every single detail before you buy that. Or if you buy a house, or if you rent a house, you rent an apartment, anything that you do, any big purchase, you're going to get every single detail before you make a purchase. You need to do the same thing here, because we're talking about your career here. And this is a lot of money you putting up. You know, when people are, if you working at a job right now, you haven't made that much money playing ball, and you looking to go to a camp, you putting up a good amount of money to go to this camp. You talking the entry fees is anywhere from $150 to $500 just to get into the camp. Then you got to get there to wherever the venue is, whether that be driving or flying. Then you got to spend money on food while you're traveling. You might have to pay for all your food while you're there. They might cover 1 or 2 meals. Most places they'll give you either lunch or breakfast every day, but then you still got to pay for the other meals. Then on your travel back, you got to pay for that. If you drive, you got to pay for gas. You're going to want money while you're going to want food while you're in the airport. You're going to need money for that. And then the money that you're not making back at your work because you at the camp. So this is a big investment when you go to these camps. So make sure that you do all your research and get all the information before you pull the trigger on where you're going to go. And when you contact them people, make sure they show you the proper respect, because this is a business. And any business that has customers, if they're not respecting their customers, they're not going to have any more business. So make sure they show you the proper respect, even though they're the ones in charge and you the player getting in. You might not have done anything yet professional basketball. Don't let them treat you like they're more important than you are, because you're the one that's making them money. Because if you and a bunch of other people decide they don't want to go to their camp, guess what? They won't have no camp and no money. So make sure they show you the respect that they're supposed to show you. It was a move used mostly by Chris Paul, where you put a spin on the ball in one hand. And you see I go behind the back, little jump stop as I put the ball around my back, and then I go.